So once again, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
So as Sugam sir has already told that you all are preparing hard for the upcoming NET-JRF and GATE examination that is going to be held in this month only after a few days. And you are preparing from 6 months, or some students may be preparing for 1 year, or maybe from last 2 years also. So it means you have invested lots of your energy and time to crack these examination. So that's why we have decided for this counseling session, so that you can utilize all your efforts that you have done in these times. And for that, you must have to focus what should you do in the upcoming days, or what should be your strategy for next few days, because that is going to be very crucial for these exams. So in this session, we will see what should be your strategy. So as you can see, we have divided this in 3 parts. So first part is how you should revise before exam, because you have both NET-JRF as well as GATE. After I think 3 days, you have difference. On 12th you have GATE, and on 15th you have NET-JRF. So you have to revise before exam. That we will see first. Then we will see what should be the strategy during exam, in examination hall, whether you have GATE exam or NET-JRF exam, what should be your strategy. And lastly, we will see what are the do's and don'ts 1 day before exam. Is it clear? We are going to discuss these 3 points. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's see first point. So how to revise before exam means in upcoming days. So since you have both NET and GATE, so please study according to your NET GATE physics syllabus. I think most of the syllabus is common, and there are maybe very few topics that may be different in GATE and NET. So you should revise according to your syllabus, and please revise your own notes that you have already prepared. From day 1, when you have joined the institute, we are telling you that you should prepare your own notes, because in last moment, in last week, you have to only focus on your own notes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is, you have to stick to a single source of study material. And what is the single source? That is your own notes. So please stick to it. Please do not try studying anything new. In next 1 week, don't try to study anything new. Just focus on what you have already studied and revise it. If you study anything new, that may create stress. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what you can do in last moment, because there are some easy topics, easy formula that you remember, but you can give some special attention to difficult topics and also some difficult formulas that you may often forget. So you have to see which one is the difficult topic for you, or with difficult formulas, and you should revise it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So please practice previous year NET question as well as GATE question as much as you can. ये आपको बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करेगा एग्जाम कंडीशन में. अगर आपका गेट का एग्जाम है तो आप गेट के लिए प्रैक्टिस करो. देन फॉर नेट एग्जाम you should focus on previous year NET. Clear hai? Hope you all are practicing previous year question. We have discussed it in QIP also. है कि नहीं? Last moment पे आपको previous year की ही practice करनी है. Then you must be attempting you have attempted part test, and you must be going through our full length test series, online test series that we are conducting. So what is the purpose of this online test series? That will build your speed and accuracy. If you take it seriously, you will see you will build speed and accuracy. You may also avoid silly mistakes that you do in exam. And you will, in test series also, you will feel exam like pressure. and that will help you to manage in the examination hall. Yes or no? So test series is very
Yes, sir.
important so that you can manage yourself during the exam condition. I think these points are clear.
Yes, sir.
Now see, please practice on virtual online calculator. As you all know, in online exams, you will get the virtual calculator and its functioning is different than the normal calculator. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So just practice on virtual calculator, then you will see which key is used for which function. Because in normal calculator, I think these keys may be different, as you can see in virtual calculator. So you have to daily practice on it. Take previous year question, numerical example, practice on the virtual calculator. That is very important. In the last of this session, Sugam sir will separately discuss you functioning of the virtual calculator. So our advice is, so please go through the online virtual calculator. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Now see, what should be strategy to follow during exam? In examination hall, let's say first I'm telling you about NET-JRF exam. What should you do? So you will see on the screen, you will get questions. Let's say you have started with question number 1. So try to categorize mentally each questions that appear on the screen, whether it is easy, difficult, or not studied. What do you mean by easy question? That in that case, you have to directly apply some formula, and in 3-4 steps, you will get the answer. What is difficult question? In which you have studied, but you have lengthy calculation. In those questions, you may have to use some reasoning or you have to apply some logic also. So according to me, that is the difficult question. Not studied means till now you haven't solved those type of questions, that you have to skip, because you cannot solve an exam condition that you haven't studied till now. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Try to attempt easy questions only for all sections. First, you have to attempt easy questions only. And if time permits, then go for difficult question. Yes or no? पहला क्या करना है हमें? सारे easy questions कर लेने हैं. अगर आप easy questions कर लोगे, then I think easy question से ही आपका selection हो जाएगा. और difficult question कर लिया तो आपके rank भी improve हो जाएंगे. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So must remember this point. And please ignore those questions that you have never encountered during your preparation, because you cannot do anything for those questions. That will kill your time. So these are like hurdle for your exam. So you have to ignore those questions. If you have prepared properly, then you know which one is easy, which one is difficult, and which you have to ignore. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you know, in NET examination, there are 3 sections. Section A, that is for general aptitude. Section B and C, that is for physics. Section B, 3.5 marks. Section C, advanced part of the syllabus, 5 marks. So we will recommend you that you should attempt section A lastly. First, you should try for either section B or section C. That you have to decide. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So in section B, there will be 25 questions, out of which you have to attempt 20 questions. So that is of 70 marks. And in section C, they have given you 30 questions and you have to attempt 20 questions. So that is of 100 marks. So that will be 170 marks. And in section A, that is of 2 marks. They will give you 15 questions and you have to attempt 10 questions. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No, you have to attempt 15 questions and total number of questions is 20. So that is of 30 marks. So total is 200. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So try to attempt physics part only, either section B or section C, and just solve the easy questions first. And in second round, you can go for the difficult ones. And in section A, attempt lastly, and I think you should give approximately 20 to 25 minutes. At least you should give 20 to 25 minutes for section A, and rest of the time you have to solve physics questions. Yes or no? कई बार होता है स्टूडेंट आप सेक्शन ए में ही 1 आवर लगा दिया, ये नहीं करना है. Just give maximum 25 minutes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And you all know that there will be a negative marking of 25% for each wrong answer. So you don't have to guess the answer. With proper reasoning and calculation, you have to mark the correct answer. Clear? This part regarding paper, section A, B, and C?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now we will also see same strategy. What should be the strategy for GATE exam? I have already discussed that you have to first attempt easy questions, then difficult one, and ignore the questions that you have encountered. So that is same thing. Now see, in GATE exam, last year they have changed the pattern, and they have also introduced the multiple select questions. Yes or no? If you have seen the paper, now they ask you
Yes, sir.
multiple choice question in which there is one option is correct, multiple select question, more than one option is correct, and that type is numerical answer type question in which you have to enter the numerical value. So that is according to last 2021 paper. If you see that paper, they have given you 9 question of MCQ 1 marks and 16 question of MCQ 2 marks. So total MCQ will be 25 questions. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
we
sir.
recommend you to first solve the multiple choice question, because you know they will give you that this number from 1 to 9. Let's say you have MCQ 1 marks, and from let's say other 16 question are MCQ 2. So just go through those questions only and solve the MCQ. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So first try to solve multiple choice question, then attempt numerical answer type question, 1 marks and 2 marks, and lastly you should attempt you should multiple select question in which more than one option is correct. So that is the physics section. And there are general aptitude questions also. They will give you 10 MSQ type question also based on general aptitude. So in this case also, lastly you should attempt for general aptitude. Again, don't give more than 20 to 25 minutes on general aptitude, and rest of the time you should go to the physics syllabus. And as I have already told you, first try to attempt the easy questions only, and at the end you should go for difficult one. I think this point is clear to everyone.
Yes,
how
sir.
to manage net and GATE different sections. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's continue same strategy during exam hall. I have already told you. So never do blind guess. Always you have to choose the answer with proper reasoning and calculation. ठीक है कि नहीं? Without proper reasoning and calculation, you don't have to tick the answer. And avoid silly mistakes. You will see, especially in easy question, probability of silly mistakes is higher. So avoid silly mistakes. That is very important. And that is again same thing, that never be biased towards any problem or any option. आपको पहले से bias होके नहीं जाना है. You have to see the question very carefully and then solve it. Don't be biased कि ये ऐसा क्वेश्चन नोट्स में था वैसा, ये नहीं करना है. Just try to calculate it and with proper reasoning you solve it. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Please be attentive. Make sure that you have tick on the correct option. You have to cross check the option that you have selected and verify it and then mark the correct answer. Yes or no? ऐसा नहीं कि कैलकुलेशन आपने कुछ किया और ऑप्शन कहीं और लगा दिया. So you have to be attentive in that case. And you have to utilize the complete 3 hours so that you can optimize your marks. Is it clear? Complete 3 hours. ऐसा नहीं है कि टाइम बच गया तो आप बैठ के वेट कर रहे हो. Utilize complete 3 hours. और 3 hours में आप पेपर को क्लोज कर लो. Yes or no? वेट नहीं करना है कि अब एग्जाम एंड होगा. जस्ट सी द टाइमिंग, वॉच होगा आपके पास. यू शुड सी द टाइमिंग and in that duration only you can complete your complete paper. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is the strategy that you have to follow during exam condition. I think these points are clear to you for net exam as well as gate exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, what are the do's and don'ts one day before exam, and we will also take some points that you have to see during the exam day. So one day before, you have to relax yourself. Once again, confirm your date, time, and venue of the exam. Arrange your a watch, pen, pencil, and eraser. Keep your admit card in place and find the exact location of the examination center. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And try to avoid any quarrel or fight or argument from anyone that may create stress. Last moment पे कोई stress नहीं लेना है. Don't discuss too much with your friend. कोई नई strategy नहीं बनानी है, कुछ नया नहीं discussion करना है. Just avoid the discussion. ठीक है? Please make sure you have a good night sleep before the exam. I have written here D-Day. D-Day means that is the important day of any event. So what is the event? Your preparation. And what is the important day for you? That is your exam. So you have to be relaxed on that day. Please take nutritional diet in upcoming days and also on the examination days. Avoid the junk food because health issue will also matter. So you have to take care of it. Yes or no? अगर हेल्थ खराब हो गई तो आप कितना भी प्रिपरेशन किया होगा, that will be waste of everything. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If possible, reach the examination center 30 minutes before the exam. On the day of the exam, you have to be confident, be patient, don't be in panic, and keep yourself motivated. Then success will be yours. So good luck, everyone, and thank you.